Police set a record for the number of illegal gun seizures during the first month of the year. Now, this comes after the city made national headlines when 6 children were killed this summer within the span of a few months.
One family who lost an infant to the gunfire says they are happy police are getting guns off the streets in their community. But as News 5's Jesse Schultz reports, they wish it had come sooner.
20-month-old Tyree Halsell's life ended before it even began.
It was snuffed out, and it was senseless.
And for his grandma, Wondrous Halsell, the pain of his loss is still as fresh as the day it happened.
He was a lovely boy. He was a Mima's boy because you took my sweet angel.
Tyree died in an August drive-by shooting on Akron's east side. And more than 6 months later, his killer still has not been caught.
If they find the killer, they find him. But I know who's going to find him first. That's God.
The Halsells are not alone in their grief, as Tyree was one of several children who lost their lives to violence in Akron.
If this summer in particular hasn't taught us anything, it allowed us to hear the needs and the pleas from the community.
Lieutenant Michael Miller says that plea was to make the streets safer, and he says they're doing that by getting guns off of them. In January alone, the department seized 98 illegal guns, 21 more than this time last year. And they've arrested 83 people on gun-related charges.
We are tasked with coming up with a game plan to try to address some of this. So some of those numbers that you see reflected is just a snapshot of some of those efforts.
He says they're utilizing a data-driven approach to find the areas of the city most affected by crime. But there's still work to do.
Looking at January's numbers, about 400 victims utilized our hotline services for support for many different tragedies they're going through.
Leanne Graham of Summit County's Victim Assistance Program says they've had more people call their hotline for help with violent crimes than ever before. And she, too, has been picking up the phone, calling other community stakeholders to see what more can be done.
To try to determine, is there a national program out there that does work and can be replicated in our community to decrease the violence?
For Halsell, confiscating illegal guns is a start, one that comes too late for Tyree, but a commitment she hopes will continue so no other families have to bury a child.
But if they get some of these guns and stuff out here, it'll be a much better place.
Reporting in Akron, Jesse Schultz, News 5.